Hello, everyone, and welcome to this presentation on whether Hurricane Michael affected voter behavior in Florida in the 2018 general election. A quick motivation. Basically, we all know that climate change is likely to increase the risk of different natural disasters, so as this trend continues, it will be ever the more crucial for government officials to prepare for these. And so in October 2018 specifically, Hurricane Michael ravaged the Florida Panhandle, and with the midterm elections in full swing, I'm curious to see whether voters altered their behavior in response to the storm. The research design is a natural experiment with as-if random variation, assuming that the counties, in this case in Florida, were assigned at random to the different treatment and control groups. And I use a difference in difference set of models to estimate the change in voting behavior between 2016 and 2018 in Florida. The four treatment groups that I use, the first two rows resemble pre-hurricane effects, looking at anticipatory, the way people anticipated the storm was going to come. And the next two rows, the following two, are post-hurricane effects that look at counties that were actually damaged by the storm. So, as you can see, the pre-hurricane effects treatments are a larger set of counties because there is greater uncertainty in which counties will actually get hit by the storm. So the relief policy counties in particular, visualized here, the 8 in yellow are the treatment counties and the 4 in green are the control counties. These counties resemble those that were picked by the governor after the storm to receive certain policies that make it easier for people to cast their ballot early in person, mostly, but also absentee. So, some quick results. We found that overall turnout was depressed among all the treatment groups, regardless of whether they were pre or post hurricane effects. But although early in-person voting was the most preferred method among those affected by the storm, regardless of the treatment group or method of voting in 2016. So, some quick conclusions. After Hurricane Michael, early in-person minimized the cost of voting for those affected by the storm, and thus relief policies offered after Michael were prudent and should guide future decisions for elections officials in similar situations. So with that, I thank you so much for listening to this presentation. If you have any questions or would like to discuss this project further, feel free to reach out to me after the presentation concludes.